Well, hello, and welcome back, y'all. Today I wanted to try something I haven't done in a really long time, and that is building a base game home. Um, we have all started building with just base game. That's what we all do until you start buying packs and kits. And I haven't done that in a very, very long time. And I've noticed a lot of my builds have been chock full of kits and packs. And I wanted to challenge myself and see if I could build a house with just base game. I forgot how hard it is to build with just base game because a lot of the base game stuff, to me, in my opinion, is boring, to put it blatantly. Um, it's boring, it's bland, it's outdated, um, and I wanted to challenge myself and see if I could make a decent looking house, interiorly anyway. And I don't know that I succeeded. I think I failed miserably. Well, maybe not miserably, but I don't think there's other people out there that can build a base game home a lot better than I can. Now, the exterior I love. I think the exterior came out really cute. Once I made, a few adjustments here and there, but I think it came out really, really cute, and I really, really like the exterior. The interior is another story. Um, I One thing I rarely do is complete the exterior of the home and put a roof on and everything before I've done the floor plan. I usually like to do the floor plan first to make sure that I've got enough room for everything. But I didn't do that this time. I did the exterior and the roof, and I said the interior is going to be what the interior is going to be. I was challenging myself yet one more time, and it I had plenty of space. I had more than enough space. It worked out just fine. I had the room I needed to have activity and skill items, to have all the rooms that are required, or not required, but all the rooms that you would want. The only thing I don't have is an office, but that's okay. You don't need an office. That's something that your sim can work towards having to expand the house and whatnot. But all in all, I think it came out pretty good, and it just took a little bit of thinking and and placing things. But I think I figured it out okay. I think it worked out just fine. I do like the final, but I wish it would have been better. I think it could definitely have been better if I was able to use other packs and kits. But that's okay. I did realize with the bathroom upstairs that I like the idea of it, but it was just wasting space for no reason because I couldn't put a sink in there anyway, so it was just going to be a twofer. So, anyway, here in a bit, we're going to walk through the full and complete finished project. And yeah, so don't go anywhere, just blink. Alrighty, we are all done. I didn't do that great. I now remember why I started to buy packs and kits because building with base game is hard if you want to make a really nice house. I know that there are other creators out there that do a really, really great job using base game only. I'm not one of those those creators. I try, but this is about the best that I could do. So here is the backyard. We do have some activity and skill items throughout. So you've got your woodworking table, you've got some gardening pots, you've got a telescope down here, you've got a grill. And I did make a little patio out here with some terrain paint. And I did go ahead and add some more terrain paint because I forgot. So around the landscaping, there's terrain paint and whatnot under the trees and all of that. Some basic landscaping out front as well as some trees. So I think the house exterior, I think it looks pretty cute. I like the exterior. I think it's really nice. Some parts of the interior I like too, but there are other parts that I'm just like, eh. So let's go inside and check it out, shall we? So you walk in and you have your, coat rack and your shoes. Off to the right, you have the living room area with a sofa table and a little bit of clutter, got curtains. I decided to go with an older style home that is not really renovated just yet, but they want to, and they've done a little bit, but not too much. So, like, the kitchen has been somewhat renovated, But the rest of the home, the rest of the furniture is just kind of basic, older stuff, as you could tell, because I'm using base game. And a lot of the base game stuff is kind of older looking, in my opinion. So that's the living room. Here's the kitchen with a little bit of clutter, not too much. Fork and spoon, of course. Gotta have that. Got an open counter over there so you can cook. Back door is through the kitchen. Cabinets, dining room. Got a hutch over here in this little nook with some old dishes. It's old furniture. Let's say grandma passed away and left us all the furniture, and we used it to fill the house until we can afford the furniture that we really want. Yeah, that's what I'm going with. Through this little door is a half bath. So you have your sink, your toilet, and a linen cabinet. And I have tested it. She can get to the toilet. So that's all good. And then we go upstairs to the landing. Up here, we have a lot of activity and skill. So you've got your chessboard, your painting easel, and a bonsai tree as well. And then, a little bit of decor and some curtains. This was so hard, you guys. You have no idea. The bedroom, I like. I don't think it's too bad. I like the pink and blue with the white curtains. I think it looks really cute. I do not like using that there, but that's what I had. That was blue because I was like, there is tons of pink in here. We need to blue it up a little bit. So I did. A picture over there. And then in here is their half bath. This one has a shower and a toilet. The layout that I had, I wasn't able to get a full bathroom upstairs, but that's okay. That is quite all right. The two most important things are upstairs, and that's what matters. I love the wallpaper. I think the wallpaper is super cute. Like I said, this is kind of an older style home with older furniture, and eventually they're going to redo it, but just not right now. Right now, they've got a house full of furniture that was free except for the bed. They did buy the bed. The bed is new, but the rest of the furniture came from grandma, and they're happy about it because they didn't have to pay for it. So that's always a good thing when family does that. I think it's always very, very helpful. But that is the interior. And then if we go through this door here, this takes you out back, and there's your grill. That's it, just the grill and the backyard. You do have a gate back here as well as on this side as well. So there you go. That's the whole build. I do want to take a look from the top down so I can show you the layout a little bit better. So this is the upstairs. It was difficult because I didn't want you to have to walk through the bathroom to get to the bedroom. I definitely wanted the bedroom over here. So it was a little bit of finagling. I did have the bathroom coming out to right about where this chair is. So it was looking like a backwards C right here. But it was silly to do it that way. It wasn't going to do any good. So I just moved it to like a little L shape. And that seemed to work out all right. I do feel like the master bedroom or the main bedroom is a little bit on the empty side. But with all the windows and the curtains and stuff, it was just a little difficult for me to fill it up any more than that. But for a home, a 100 tile small home, it's not bad. It's 53,000 simoleons, so that's not too bad either. You get a fully furnished, full of activities and skills, so it's a good deal. It's a good deal. And then downstairs, I don't like this empty space here. I hate how small the living area is, but again, smaller homes, you have smaller space. So yeah, the stools are new. They bought those. They got new kitchen cabinets or newer kitchen cabinets. They just haven't replaced the appliances because that's way more expensive. But all in all, I don't think it's a bad build. I think it's an okay build. It is difficult for me to just use base game, but I did just use base game, and I kept making sure I kept looking over. It's just base game. It's just base game. So I accomplished what I set out to do. Now, whether it's a good one or a bad one, that is up to you. But I will say it is only 100 tiles, which means it is a small home. So you do get benefits for that. So you do get the perks of less energy, lower bills, happy, inspired, and focused buffs last twice as long. So that's good. I don't think I could have made it any smaller with what I was trying to do because I wanted a 2-story home because it is kind of a small lot. So there you go. A new Willow Creek home. Let me know what you guys think down below. Which one is your favorite room and why? Would you have done it this way? I don't know. I feel like personally, there's no other way to do it with just base game. It is so difficult. For me, it's difficult. Like I said, there's other creators out there that do a much, much better job with just base game, but I don't think it's too bad. It is a fully functional home. You have everything you need and then some. So on its surface, it's perfect. It's wonderful. It's great. But yeah, when you get right down to it, I'm not sure that the decorations and all of that is all that great. But I will leave that up to you. You let me know. In any case, make sure you hit like, subscribe if you haven't already, leave any and all comments, questions, and suggestions down below. And until next time, y'all, have fun.